So let's switch up the thing real quick. This is an easy one. I wanted to know this, and I'm sure the people do too. Who's your favorite teammate, man? Local and foreign. I know you're gonna put some people on the spot. It's 1-1, local and foreign, and it's not a knock to everybody else. But
yeah, man, not a knock to anybody, man. I would have to say my best local teammate is I'm gonna say Ding Loon, man, and that's only because not basketball related, none of that. But I spent a lot of time with him, and he knows a lot of. You be hearing him. He comes with the little stuff like about me that people don't know, like me in the room, like literally watching film over and over, like watching the teams play. Like he knows that type of stuff, and he's always been my roommate all these years. And you know, he rebounds for me. Like when I come in the gym, and, you know, I always try to be like the first person on the court. That's one of my pregame rituals. Like that's one thing. No matter where we at, away game, home game. Away game is kind of tough because somebody on their team might be doing it. But when we get there, the first thing I'm doing, like I'm not even tying my shoes up really tight. I want to get out there though. I want to hurry up and get my 100 makes up, like whatever the case. And he sits there and rebounds for me, man. And you know, he sees a lot, man. He sees a lot of behind the scenes type of stuff. So I would have to go with Ding.
Shout out to Ding Loon,
That's
man.
my guy, man. Works hard. Works hard.
You heard it here, Ding. All right, Ding.
So Ding. And then import. Yes, man. Sir. I done had a couple, man.
I don't want to see the couple. I don't want to be on the fence. We need one.
Oh, you want the one? I know you want the one.
The creme de la creme. And I want the same explanation like you gave Ding. Ding got some love right there. That's good.
Man, it's down to 2 in my head right now. I'm going to have to go with.
Someone's gonna be pissed.
Get the other one an honorable mention at the end if you want to.
Yeah, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Just to make.
Don't do that. Just come with the one. I'm gonna come with the one, man. I'm gonna come with the one.
Come with the one.
My favorite teammate was. I'm gonna have to go with John Fields. You feel me? And that's tough, but that's my guy. And the only reason why I say that is because, you know, the locals. He was one of those type of guys that he wore his emotions on his sleeve, and we connected in that sense. And we would do, you know, whatever to, you know, win basketball games. And, you know, within the rights, playing the right way. But for me, man, no matter like, you know, him getting into it with teammates and all that type of stuff, it really made us a better team, made us a tougher team. It made us be able to the local players be able to accept heat from other people besides me. That kind of it took him a while to break it down, but he broke it. He broke that barrier down, and you know he's one of those people like you know he gonna talk your ear off, man, and you know some people might not like that. He talks a lot of trash as well, but when he steps foot on that basketball court, like he's putting on the show, man. Like
so he's putting on the show. So you said this is your favorite, but he's not the best, or reach out.
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. Both of these are my favorites.
So just to switch it up, I don't know if Navin had this, but you know, we talking, you know, talking like we talking outside. Right. Who's the best local player you played with, and the best foreign player you played with now? And then Navin, it can be asked to you too and me. You know what I'm saying? We can all answer these questions right now. Right. Well, hit me up.
Yeah, so man, the best would have to be man, I'm gonna give a shout out to Wong Wei Long, man.
Wei Long,
you know, okay. You know, people might think that, you know, we have our differences and all that type of stuff, but that's my bro. And the reason why I say he's probably the best local player is because he has that type of aggression and he has that type of confidence in himself to you know, to ruffle people's feathers and you know, and he's not afraid to take big shots. As you know, he hit one of the biggest shots in Slingers history. You know, he's you know, he's there for the moment, make or miss. You know what I mean? And you know, he means well. You know, he means well. And like I said, whatever, you know, differences he had with the Slingers is on them. But as far as like the best, like he gonna come out there sometimes and make 5 threes in the first half. Like he gonna do that type of stuff. Like and he's gonna the other guy that he's guarding, like you know, he's gonna pester him. You know, he's gonna make him feel some type of way. So I would have to say him as far as just being like, you know, the best local player. You know, import, which was my other guy. I'm glad y'all gave me two sides. was Justin Howard, man, Big Shaq Daddy, dog. You feel me? Because, like I said, he's one of those guys where when I'm tired, or if I didn't win and you know and play well in the first half, like I can go quarters where I literally just dribble down and we're giving him the ball every single time. And something good is happening. He's not necessarily scoring every time, which he's a great scorer, but he is also he has good passing. He can shoot the mid-range. He can dunk. Like he can hook on both sides. Like he was older, but he was a bucket, like a real bucket. Like back then when he played, I think he was 33, 34. You know, we played 2 years together, so I think we played like 34 and maybe 36. I don't know. It sounds like 40 now. But yeah, man, he had one of the craziest games that I have been a part of, man. Of game one of 2017-18 finals. He had 46 points and 28 rebounds. You know what I mean? So
damn.
Yeah. I got the finals record for 13 assists that game. So
for real?
You know, I was like, forget me scoring. Yeah, man, this man is on fire.
What kind of assist though, X? Was just a pass and someone just shot it, dribbled twice?
And then when you get 13 assists, you assisting that thing. You know, what you do kind of when you get 13 of them, Jordan, you assisting that thing.
Okay.
And it's what, 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, and it's not an assist anymore either, right? So you had to give it to him like in a bread basket,
right? I mean, and I had the type of you know, he couldn't dribble. I mean, so you know, he wasn't going through his legs and crossing people step back fadeaway, like so. I had to be doing something.
Just flat out complimenting him, but flat out roasting the man.
Nah, you know, he a big man, 7 foot, man. I'm just being honest, man.
I hear you.
But his shot was like a one-handed thing, right? Like
he was gonna come with that one hand, but
he's
Omega side. He's gonna come with that one hand, but when he come with it, you hear me? Going in, boy.
Hey, he was the videos that I've watched full games of y'all. Man. He was tough, man.
Yeah, I say he the best because you literally can go to him for quarters. You know what I mean? You can go when you got somebody like that at the big, and he gonna run the floor too. You know, and he gonna rebound and all that type of stuff. When you got somebody like that, man, it's hard to especially to compliment me. You know what I mean? I at that time, you know, I was posting up all the guards. You know what I mean? At that time, and so he was standing at the free throw line, and until they could stop me, until they could stop Dale in the post, you know what I mean, then we start kicking it out to him. And when he makes that shot, he makes the game so hard for the other team.
He was lighting Chris Charles up in the video I was watching because that mid-range was just automatic. He catching it, not even thinking about it. You love a big that shoots it like a LaMarcus Aldridge type thing, where it's like, I want this.
Yeah, this is what
I'm cool with. Yeah. This is a shot that I would prefer.
LaMarcus Aldridge in Brooklyn or LaMarcus Aldridge Port?
You know which LA, man. You know which LA.
What's your quick two? Quick, Nav. We do our quick two. Quick two.
Well, I never played with no imports like that for me to say. So I mean, I guess I'd have to go with him.
That's not a bad choice.
Yeah. I mean, I'd have to go with him. But as far as the locals that I've played with over time, I would say the one that that I get up the most for at first was Way Long when I first got here at 18, 17, joining the Army, because you hear about him. Like, everybody calls him the Singapore GOAT and like the local best local player. So for me, aspiring to be one of the people that they talk about in that convo, like that's who you're like, okay, I'm playing him. Let's go. Like, this is amazing. But then more so for my own era, somebody that I think that we get along, but we also know that when we go on the court, like we're going to go at each other, and that's what it is Leon. I haven't spent enough time on the court with him, but the few times that I have,
I like Leon, bro.
I get that energy from him.
No, he a really good player.
Yeah,
I like Leon.
I didn't pick him because of I like Way Long's whole body of work. Like, nothing against Leon.
Yeah, he's got
nothing against Leon. Leon got game. Like, Leon is like Dale and Way Long, like smacked together. You know what I mean? That's who like Leon is. You know what I mean? He can ruffle it up with a couple of fours, and you know, and get down there and bang and that type of stuff. And he can score.
Yeah.
Like I think against OJ Mayo and them the last season.
Against football.
I think he had 26 or something like that. So
yeah, he shoots that ball, man.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid. Like, I always talk to him about Kobe, because he's a big Kobe guy himself. And I can tell that, like, that mentality of win, lose, or draw, you know that you're not going to get like the lesser version of me because I'm afraid of us going at it. Right. You know, like, I don't care if it goes that way.
Over time. That's why I say Way Long, because when I came in here,
he was already like that.
Yeah, he was already on this some like welcome to my shit. That's me.
I like that, man. I like that.
Right, so what about for you though, Joe?
Basketball or soccer?
Let's go soccer. Let's switch it up.
Soccer. So local player, who's the best or just favorite?
And then we had this question about for 30 minutes, man. You need me to
I'm talking no. Listen before you took your slick shit. Favorite or best? Which one?
Let's go with best.
A best local player
that you played with, right? Or played against? Doesn't matter.
Played with or played against? Yeah, played with.
Let's go with played with. Let's go with played with. Got to be that boy on Home United, man. That boy is tough.
Who?
The one you won the RHB Cup with when I was here. That boy was tough.
I said local player.
Oh, he wasn't local?
Lee Kwon Woo, he's a foreigner.
Oh, he was
he was nice.
Nice. I don't know what he was doing here. That boy was tough.
I would say
nasty.
The best local player I played with, probably, I'm gonna have to say this one. Yase.
The reason why that's a big one. You know, go ahead. You
can say it, right? You can say it.
I don't know enough, but I know that they used to be like this. I'm talking about, like, I don't like you almost. Right. But we respect each other. Right. But it's like, we're not gonna go have food after this. We're not gonna have a beer together. We're not, you know, like, we respect as teammates, but we really, I mean, often. And they had a little spill in the.
You kicked me in my chest, yeah.
We are started with this.
He kicked me in my chest, yeah, and then I like slapped him, but then it was like done. You know, honestly, you know, thinking about like the stuff we were just talking about, like if it was me before, I would have just taken it and then just, you know what I mean, like just said, yo, I'm not gonna do anything, whatever, keep it pushing, and then have a talk with him later. You see what I'm saying? Say that wasn't cool or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But I ruffled his feathers, so I know why he did it, and he was having a bad day, but whatever. Yeah,
that's like Gilbert Arenas saying Javaris Crittenton is his, you know, best teammate.
Yeah, I would say yes. It would be him or Shadan is up there as well.
Okay. And then foreign? And then for the foreign or the import?
Foreigner, shoot. The best, right?
The best. Gallo?
Probably Jermaine Pennant still. Probably Jermaine.
Oh, okay. Cliche. Yeah. What played Arsenal, was it?
Yeah, Arsenal, and who else? Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, that's fair. He made the game look easy for y'all, you and Billy. Like when you guys were out there together, it looked like the ball just got to your feet a lot easier. It didn't have to work through all these channels for you to get a nice run. He would just switch the field.
He just give you that ball, man.
Just on, a chest pass to him. He's just gonna get it to you.
Yeah, it was blessed, bro. It was blessed.